Come with me. We need to talk about the 7 tribes of our ancestors, about the warriors who built the Aztec Empire, and about the legacy they left behind.
Holy shit.
What do you know about Lucha Libre?
What up, y'all? This your boy Lucha Guy, and I'm back with another video. I want to ask y'all just a few questions. What do you guys think about my idea of a Lucha Underground spin-off based on the 7 Aztec Lucha tribes? We don't really know much about them. We barely know in the original series who's in what tribe. But I mean, what if they can't get us a full Lucha Underground series again? I don't want a season 5. But I was thinking reboot, and that video is coming. My idea of a reboot and my booking of it, that video is coming up next. I just want to ask you guys right now, what do you think about a show, a spin-off though, about because El Rey claimed they wanted more Lucha Libre related content. What about a show based off the 7 Aztec Lucha tribes, like what you just saw? Because what came on in the original show, like the first episode, was the guy, I assume this Azteca Dragon Azteca, whatever the heck his name is, that green Dragon Azteca Jr. I assume that was his dad in the alley, fighting in a green mask and a green hoodie. It was his dad, Dragon Azteca, not Junior, just Dragon Azteca Senior. But what do you think about a show with just like based off the 7 Aztec Lucha tribes, like what you just saw? There could be some wrestling in it, because they could just bring in a whole new group of people, not really people that we know. I do think Dario Kratos should be on it, if it's a show about the 7 Aztec tribes, since he's the owner of Lucha Underground. Like, what does he really got to hide? Because it seems like sometimes he's hiding stuff from some of the wrestlers, and they go in his office. Like, what do you guys think about a spin-off show based off the 7 Aztec Lucha tribes? I will say right now, this is the people I want on it. Edo Star, since the whole time traveling thing, he's seen it all. He might know even some of the original tribe members. So I'll say Edo Star. I want to see definitely Mil Mortez, because he's supposed to live before the Man of 1,000 Deaths. And I will have to say Pentagon and Phoenix. Pentagon, I know he would have to be Pentagon Jr. and not Pentagon Dark, but he can still break arms. And I want to see Phoenix, since Phoenix lives forever. Plus, Lucha Bros are still wrestling on AAA, so I mean, they should definitely be on any kind of Lucha Underground show, whether it's a reboot or a spinoff. They should be allowed to appear. But what do you guys think about this? And then I think Sexy Star should return. I mean, why not? We never even knew what tribe she was from. If you guys have any info on that down below, I might have missed that, what tribe Sexy Star was from. Is she like Edo Star, or is there like a tribe for stars? I mean, all I know is Sexy Star said that like she wanted to commit suicide before, and she found this Lucha mask and it gave her powers. So she says her mask gave her powers. So is her mask like a gauntlet? We didn't really know. They didn't have a lot of time to get deep into Sexy Star's background. They really didn't. They was just too busy trying to put her in that weird little storyline with Marty the Moth kidnapping him and Mary Posa. But I think Sexy Star should return as well. I'll write a list of names I want on this show, but Dario Kratos for sure. I want the Lucha Bros, Pentagon and Phoenix. I want Mia Mortez, possibly Katrina. I want definitely, if I didn't say Edo Star already, and I think Sexy Star should be on this show as well, and Dragon Azteca Jr., possibly even Dragon Azteca Senior. So I think that this could be this show. I heard Black Lotus is pregnant in real life, or otherwise I would say the Black Lotus. But that was it as far as my idea of a Lucha Underground spinoff. And yes, it don't got to be a full-blown action show. It can be some wrestling. And then I think Vampiro should also be involved, since he's the one, like Man Striker, I was asking him, so what is about Lucha Aztec Pride? He knows all the history. So Vampiro should also be in on this. And maybe Chavo, if he isn't doing anything, because I heard his promotion already, that Nishion Lucha Libre, I heard it already flopped already with him and Del Rio. But Chavo, I mean, he might as well, he's a Guerrero, might as well walking him back in Lucha Underground, in my idea of a spinoff about the 7 Aztec ancient Lucha tribes, because they didn't have enough time to get into really the background stories of the tribes. We don't really know a lot about the tribes. If you guys even can name all the tribes down below, go ahead. And also, I want to make a huge disclaimer. I like people like Cage, the Mac, and Dante Fox, but they're not really luchadors, and they're not even part of tribes. So those kind of people will be left off the series. Since Prince Puma want to be over there in WWE's Ricochet, he can be a damn jobber over there. I don't care about Prince Puma. They don't even need him on this. Oh yeah, and I want to have Nightclaw. Have him represent the Jaguar tribe. Have Nightclaw come in and represent the Jaguar tribe. I think Nightclaw would be a good addition for this backstory of the 7 Aztec ancient Lucha tribes. And I want to ask you guys this down below before the video ends. What do you guys know about NWA Power? Is this a good show? Should I review it? Should I watch this? I know Mr. Kennedy's on it. Mr. Kennedy, or whatever, Mr. Anderson from TNA. I know James Storms is on it, and Damian Sandow. I don't know a lot about NWA Power, but if this is a good show, some people saying this is better than AEW. Speaking of which, AEW sucked. I was looking forward to this match, and this match didn't happen. They brought out some kid named Marco Stunt because Luchasaurus is injured. I'm done watching AEW, guys. If I have to watch that mess, I'll watch highlights of it on YouTube. I'm done wasting time on AEW. There will be no more really videos talking about it. Some of these guys on here, like, all they could do is rant and copy off the Smart Busters and call AEW Indie Fed, and I don't even like AEW. Their fans rub me the wrong way. They're getting worse than what TNA fans ever was, but I'm not going to sit here and rant either, not like a Smart Busters 2.0. Some of these guys on here, they're just so unoriginal. All they can do is talk about smart this and smart that and indie this, indie that. AEW, as much as I don't like it, it's not the damn indies. They had commercials during the Rocks movie Hobbs and Shaw. They're on TNT. They have a good high production. They're being backed up by billionaires. I wish Lucha Underground was being backed up by a billionaire. Then I won't have to do all these videos hoping the show will come back or even a kind of spin-off or a reboot. But yeah, let me know what you think about definitely my idea of a Lucha Underground spin-off about the 7 Aztec Lucha tribes. And then what about NWA Power? If you guys know anything about that, let me know down below. And I'm done with AEW. The ratings are going down anyway. AEW is a failed experiment. It's already failing. There is no wrestling boom out of this shit. You people need to shut the hell up. And like that guy from New York, oh, it's only the third show. Third show, my ass. Lucha Underground didn't have damn pay-per-views months heading into the debut on Air Ray. Lucha Underground came on by like surprise. Good Mike Work talked about it. Said if you guys are bored with mainstream wrestling like WWE and TNA, there's a new Lucha Libre promotion on Air Ray with John Morrison. He's going by Johnny Mundo. Then I checked it out and I liked it. So shout out Good Mike Work. I got nothing against Good Mike Work, but some of these other guys on here, they're just annoying. Good Mike Work's cool. I got nothing against him. And that's about it. But hit like down below, Monster and Lucha Slam, that subscribe button. Feel free to comment, people. A lot of you guys did comment on my last video, and I noticed a lot of you guys did like Lucha Underground more than AEW. And for those of you who chose AEW, a lot of you guys didn't even give a reason. One guy gave a reason because he didn't like the comic book stuff. The comic books have been done since season 2. Since season 3 and 4, the comics books, they have no comic books anymore. That part of Lucha Underground is done. But this is your boy Lucha Guy. I'm out. Peace.